Alright, welcome back to the Lost and Found Extended.
So what do you think about the Grammys?
Yeah, I was a lost boy, now I'm found. Niggas switched up, they can't come around. So these rap niggas biting my sound. Shout out my bitch for holding and get down. I had to switch up my lifestyle. If she bad, I'ma go and fuck her lights out.
Bro, he looks weird.
I know this, yeah.
We have Saint, we have Bacon, and we have Daddy Molly.
What's going on, everybody?
We're doing a YouTube podcast type of thing because we started off with the fucking retarded videos. But anyway,
Yo, that's a big ass drug.
Yeah, bro, it is.
I have some topics to talk about today. As for technically the second, but I'm keeping the first one in the archives. But the second podcast I'm doing on YouTube. But talk to me about. Do we want to start off with like some scandals or like what we were fucking doing the other night with analog horror?
Whatever's most interesting. Let's get the ball rolling.
All right, man.
If there is scandals, bring it up. I want to know.
Well, have you heard about Sky Does Minecraft?
No, I actually haven't.
I haven't heard about it, but people were telling me about he was trending on Twitter for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, keep in mind, I've never, ever heard of any of this shit going on, so fill me in, I want to know.
Well, evidently, Sky Does Minecraft is being accused of, like, assault and a bunch of other shit against his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend. Was it his wife or his girlfriend?
I don't know. He had a few significant others.
Either way, it's a woman.
Evidently, there was drugs involved and fucking, I don't know, like manipulation. And
There was a whole thing before where he had a kid with this one person, and she split up with him and took the kid, and he wanted to see his kid or something.
Yeah, it's a fucked situation because when I was 7, I used to watch this guy. Because I loved playing Minecraft when I was 7.
I used to watch his mod showcases when I was freaking 8.
Yeah, it seems as if there's a reoccurring theme with these type of YouTubers. Everybody, not everybody, because that's a really bad statement to make, but a lot of people that are famous in the Minecraft community on YouTube, there's so many fucking controversies, every few years. What was that one? I'm pretty sure there was one, what's his name? Covered it. Keemstar talked about it on stream and actually had him on.
Let's get right into
it's a lot to do with Line Maker. I'm pretty sure it was Line Maker. That was one of them. There was a big. Did you guys hear about that a few years ago? It was 2017 or something.
I don't know who Line Maker is. Who's Line Maker?
It's a fucking. He's a YouTuber. He's a Minecraft YouTuber. It just seems as if a lot of these Minecraft YouTubers are either getting into a lot of shit for some type of assault or trying to lure minors or talk to minors and shit. There's been a fair amount within the last 5 years that have been exposed for doing shit like that.
Oh, there was also Mini Lad who came up in the same situation. I think he was grooming minors for a couple of years, then a couple of them started to speak out about it.
What the fuck? I never heard about that. I heard about
several videos which
Mini Lad.
I heard Mini Lad's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But
apart from his personality, he was just deep into pedophilia shit.
Was he actually? He looks like the type.
I don't even fucking know who the guy is. I know absolutely nobody.
You ever watch Vanos?
It's been probably 10 years since I've watched Vanos.
It's been a while for me, but Mini Lad was part of their crew. And then he
Gmod and GTA a lot.
See, that name sounds familiar too. I know Vanos.
Dude,
but
look him up real quick.
What's his name? Mini Lad?
Yeah. He was the fucking Mario guy in Gmod.
Oh, videos. Okay.
He's a little cunt bag.
I guess he's famous for his try not to laugh challenges as well. It seems.
Does he still have a good following base? I haven't
Yeah,
really-
he's got 5 million subs.
He lost several after that scandal came out.
Yeah.
But shit happens. People get involved in the wrong shit.
Yeah, like shit just keeps happening with stuff like that, especially in the Minecraft community, and I'm really just not even surprised. I'm really not.
It's just the Minecraft community?
It really seems it, man. Like, there's been a lot of people, like a lot of content creators that are in the Minecraft realm that have been exposed for pedophilia. A lot of them, like a fair amount of them.
I wish I had a villager moan on my soundboard. Just
Yeah.
The YouTuber trying to be pedophile challenge. Actually, the hardest challenge.
Yeah, try not to be a pedophile.
YouTuber trying to be a pedophile or beat your wife challenge.
That's
Good God. Try to be a
Best
good person
challenge.
challenge.
All right. Well, the next topic is analog horror because that shit. What is it called? Mandela.
Oh, the Mandela catalog?
That's so.
I don't even.
That shit was fucking freaky. When was it? Yesterday or the day before when we all
What was
watched
the
it
day
together?
before?
Yeah, it was a day.
That was crazy, man. Like, I don't know, man. When
I
you
did
get
not like
immersed
it.
into it, it's fucking freaky. Like, ugh.
No, I didn't like it at all.
I think
Yeah,
one nitpick I have with it is like the story isn't. It's not immersive enough to have you guessing like maybe this guy's an analog or this guy's also an analog speaking to a normal person.
You mean
It's
the
got-
alternatives? Yeah. See, that's the
Yeah.
thing with shit like that, especially with the Mandela catalog, is that you have to, like, the creator set it up in a way that you really have to follow the story, and to follow the story, you have to start at the very, very beginning to have a good understanding of everything. So, like, when you just watch it as is, yes, it's fucking kind of freaky, but when you actually go through and understand the whole narrative and the story behind it, it's even more freaky because it adds on that extra layer of immersion to it, I think. So, but no, when you just watch it, like, it's scary. And I'm pretty sure if, like, from what I do know right now, that the Mandela catalog, or however it's pronounced or whatever, I'm pretty sure that's one of the most popular ARGs right now.
No,
Or analog,
I agree.
whatever.
I agree. That shit, like, I've watched a lot of horror movies in my life, and I literally that shit had me like fucking nightmares.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, because it's a completely different type. It's a completely different type of fucking of horror. Like, there's the horror to where it's like, okay, jump scares in movies and shit, but like the whole thing, it's an uncomfortable type of horror. It's like, it's the shit that makes you not sleep at night. You know what I mean? It's different. Like, some people are like, yeah, I don't like horror movies, but in reality, it's just like, you don't like jump scares and seeing people get killed in horror movies or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, ARG is just something complete. It's a whole different style of horror. Like I said, it's a very uncomforting and unsettling type of feeling. But yeah. Okay, here, give me a
Hey, it reminds me
You
of the
wanna scream?
Babadook in a
Funny
sense,
Mike.
Yeah, on the funny.
where it's purely a psychological.
Fucking perfect. All right. The Babadook. I've seen that before. I don't remember what it is. Remind me. Shut
It's,
the fuck up, Saint.
so from my expert analysis, aka Google, it says the film is about a single mother plagued by a violent death of her husband, and she battles with her son's fear of a monster lurking in the house. So the Babadook is the monster that's lurking.
I don't exactly remember that. Is that the one with, is there like a doll involved?
I think it's an actual entity.
I
Like
think
it
that
comes
the
up.
mom gets possessed or something.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. There's like a book and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
A single mother and her child fall into a deep well of paranoia when an eerie child's book titled Mr. Babadook manifests in their home. Amelia, who lost her husband in a car crash on her way to give birth to her son, their only child, struggled to cope with her fate as a single mom. The kid's mom's constant fear of monsters. The kid's constant fear of monsters and violent reaction to overcome the fear doesn't help her cause either, which makes her... Why is this text so fucking small? Which makes her friends become distant. When things cannot get any worse, they read a strange book in their house about the Babadook, monster that hides in the dark areas of their house. Even the mother seems to feel the effect of Babadook and desperately tries in vain to destroy the book. The nightmarish experience the two encounter form the rest of the story. Huh?
Lovely.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch that, actually.
I've seen it. It's not bad. Hereditary is where it's fucked up.
See, I remember you were mentioning that before, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't watched. Is it new or how old is it?
it's 20th century or 21st century. Sorry.
It's like 2017, I think. Fairly
Something
recent.
like that, but it's really fucked, dude. It is so fucked up. Like me and Molly will never watch that movie again. Ever.
Never again.
Yeah.
Like, I love horror movies, but I'm not watching that twice.
Bro, you're only making me more intrigued now.
What other horror movie freaked you out for like a long period of time to where you don't want to watch it again?
Nothing but Hereditary.
No?
It's
Summer.
just that movie, man. It's just that fucking movie.
God damn.
One
Like,
tier up. Hereditary.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I've never really had that experience yet. That, like, to where I've watched, like, a horror film and it's fucked me up to the point where, like, I don't want to watch it again. Or, like, the idea of, like, okay, like, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight because of this. That's never happened to me before. But maybe I just haven't been watching the right ones, but I don't know. What about you, Bacon?
I mean, I don't watch horror that much, but like, I mean, honestly, like horror movies don't really have any effect on me. Like an hour after I watch them, like I don't know.
Usually me either, but
like I slept fine the night we watched the Mandela Catalog.
I did too. But like
I had forgot
moment,
we even watched it before I went to bed.
yeah.
Oh! I'm lying. There's a show. There's one series. It's not a movie, but it's a series, and it's like I wouldn't call it a horror, but it's like I think it's what is it?
The Haunting of Hill House.
No, I've seen that. The fucking goddamn, what is it called? Bird Box or something, or Black Me or some shit or whatever. It's like when they put these scenarios of like things that could Black Mirror. Never watching that. I've watched maybe 2 episodes. Never watching it again. That that passes a line for me that I cannot like. No, it's too freaky, and I just can't invest myself into it because like. It seems as if some of the actual things that go on in that show could possibly happen, and I do not want to be involved with any of that. It's way too fucking freaky to be involved with. I hate it. I actually hate it. I can't.
I find it intriguing.
Nah, man, fuck that. Fuck that, bro. No, do not catch me watching that. I'm not gonna. I just won't.
Do you have HBO Max or Hulu?
Yes, I think I have HBO Max.
Hereditary's on there. So if you want to watch that after the podcast extended type shit, then
Hereditary. Yeah, I might watch it. It got an 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, and that's hard to get a high rating there. Wow.
Hey, Molly, tell your story about you watching Hereditary for the first time. Tell your little scary story.
Damn, bro, you're trying to make me relive this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, the night I watched Hereditary, I was visiting one of my boys in Kingston. That's like a main area in Jamaica, a city of some sorts. So I got there, we had a smoke, had a drink, vibing out. So he said, "Why don't we just watch a horror movie tonight? Since we ain't got shit to do." Man, fuck, I ain't no bitch. We're there, we're watching Hereditary. High as shit, bro. We're smoking weed. Mind you, the house we were in, I wouldn't say it was haunted, but some weird shit was happening in it. And I'll give you some background after the story. About half an hour into the movie, I start hearing shit in the bathroom, like objects falling over and shit. And mind you, there's nobody in there. I'm like, okay, maybe that's just my mind playing tricks on me because I was smoking, right? So I just keep watching the movie till it ends. Freaky as shit, I ain't gonna lie. The ending of the movie is really fucked up. Try to take a step back. So after the movie, we're talking about it. My friend was standing close to the kitchen door, right? And I'm talking to him from that perspective. Out of the corner of my eye, bro, I kid you not, I see a white shadowy figure just floating from left to right. Slowly from left to right. Man, bro, this shit has never happened to me. Like, I'm not the type to smoke and get paranoid. So I know I wasn't fucking paranoid. Like, I saw that shit.
Yeah,
right?
Fucking scary as hell.
It was creepy. And like, the next morning, I forgot to say this in the last convo. The next morning, there were fucking ants in the wall. Like, crawling out of the wall like a fucking colony. And it was...
Maybe the ants were just like eating some food that you guys didn't clean up last night under the couch.
Okay, that leads me to.
So,
My one buddy had like a bunch of ants in his room the other day. Like he said there was like a freaking swarm because he like left some like cheeses or something on the ground.
Jeez. Okay, well, on the topic of horror and shit, and about with Molly, where you fucking thought you were hearing shit. Have you guys ever experienced any type of like weird paranormal shit or anything? Because I have a really fucking good story.
I honestly haven't. Like, I hear people talk about like things being haunted and stuff. Like, I've never felt like anything. I've never felt like paranormal activity or something that happened that was paranormal or like something's haunted. I've never
back in
felt
high
that
school,
before.
like, I don't know if this isn't paranormal for anything, but I used to go like fucking. I used to smoke and I used to hike this one area. I used to call it Narnia. It was like part of a park. It was a forest. So this like me and my friends and a bunch of other girls saw this like witch hut or something, and there's like satanic shit in there, like you know those like little sticks from the Blair Witch. Like they fucking wrapped that shit up, they hung it, and then there was like a fucking demonic star circle in the fucking witch hut. And instead of leaving, I kicked that shit down. Like I used my lighter, I fucking started that shit on fire, and those girls never talked to me again. They thought I was a bitch ass dick, pretty much. But
was there any paranormal experience, or was it just freaky because was it just fucking weird because of what you walked into?
It was weird because what I walked into, pretty much. But
okay, for sure. Okay, so it seems like for most like paranormal experiences, like there's mainly something that makes sense about it to where you can be like, oh, you know, it wasn't actually something paranormal, it was this. Like, there's usually always a fucking reason for it, like an explanation. But so the one experience that I have, I fucking swear to God, guys, there's nothing, like, there's no explanation for it. There's no logical explanation that you can give, and I'm gonna tell you. So my dad does shift work, and he got home one morning during like some type of I think it was a storm going on. It was thundering and lightning and shit. So we got home or whatever, and so the way our old house was laid out is that so when you walked in the door, you were in the kitchen, and then like directly in front of you, like at the other side of the house, was like the dining table and shit, right? So we walked in the door, and there was nobody home either. Like the dog, like we had a dog at the time. Dog was downstairs. So he was the only person upstairs, and so he walked in, he took his shoes off, and he was just standing in the kitchen. And so thunder and lightning hit, and then out of nowhere, he was looking in the kitchen, right, towards the dining room table, and I swear to God, guys, this is what happened. This the way he explained it is that so the dining room table, the very front seat, like say if you were sitting down, your backs would be faced towards the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, okay, anyway, so fucking the way he explained it to me is that there was thunder and lightning, and then one of the chairs, and keep in mind too, like we have like very traditional wooden chairs with like there's no wheels or anything. It's just fucking 4 wooden legs, and that's just it, right? He said that out of nowhere, one of the chairs pulled this. It was like moved over and then just stopped dead in its tracks. It moved over like 3 feet and just fucking didn't move back at all.
Science.
And he said to me, he was like, I really didn't believe in any type of like paranormal shit or anything, but like after that, there's literally no explanation that you can have to a chair just fucking shifting over 3 feet and just stopping dead in its tracks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but like, but like,
No.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like what the fuck could that even have been? He said it freaked him the fuck out. He couldn't sleep after that, but I don't know, bro. Like, I've personally never really experienced anything like that, but like it being in the house, like what?
Is it hardwood floor that the chair was on, or was it carpet?
No, it was like it was this type of. I think it was linoleum or something. Linoleum.
Was it hard or was it carpet?
Why does the chair type matter?
The chair type?
Yeah, are you looking up? Were you looking up what type of chair it was?
Well, I was asking if it was on carpet or hardwood.
I'm gonna say it was like I don't even know the style of the flooring. It's like it's old as fuck flooring. The closest thing I can compare it to is linoleum, if you know what that is, but like it's not linoleum. It's like I don't know. It's some type of weird fucking plastic flooring. I think I don't know. Because the house I grew up in was old. It's an old ass house.
I mean, old house compared to moving chairs, that shit's just haunted, bro.
Bro, like, that's what I mean, man. Like, it's fucked. Like, I've never personally had any type of experience with shit like that, but, like, after hearing that, man, my dad doesn't bullshit either. Like, he's not the type of person to lie about things or, you know what I mean, or try to get a kick out of you. Like, if he experienced it, he'll tell the truth. So it's like, I don't know, man. I'd almost like to have that type of experience just so I can say that I have.
I don't know. I've had shadow experiences. I don't know if you know what those are. Like, you're just like lying in your bed and you just see like a shaped shadow that's just really fucking creepy. But it's like 3:00 in the morning. You just woke up and you have the shadow that's moving, but your eyes are also playing tricks on you. So it looks like a fucking Freddy Krueger or something.
Oh yeah, I have those sometimes.
And it just moves. It moves across your wall because there's like a different lighting in your room.
Yeah, that's happened to me before, I think. But the only time that it has happened was when, like, so say, like, if you don't go to sleep for a very long time, like, so say if you stay up for, like, I don't know, more than 24 hours or something, you start, like your motor skills aren't as good as they were if you actually slept. So sometimes like you see shit that's not actually there, almost like hallucinating, but not really. That's happened to me before. Like there's been times when I was younger I'd stay up for like 2 days or something, just playing games all night or whatever, and I didn't want to go to sleep. And then there'd be some times where I'd see shit like that, but like I knew that it was because I haven't slept, and I was just like, okay, well, like, you know, it's not that big a deal.
I have actually a funny story about the shadows and stuff. But I was in high school and I was in the locker room bathroom with one of my best friends at the time, and we were both taking shits in the stalls next to each other. It was during class time, so there was nobody out in the halls. So we were fucking around, and all of a sudden the lights, like, you know how you have automatic lights in your school?
Yeah.
And they just go off. So we're sitting in there in the pitch black, right? Have you been listening to me, Bacon?
No, I'm wondering what the paranormal activity was.
No, hold on. Hold on.
I was gonna say it's the lights turning off, and it's just like
it's not paranormal. It's funny. So I'm sitting there with one of my best friends at the time, and it's pitch black in there. We're both taking shits, and I turn on my flashlight of my phone, and I fucking put it under my dick, and like on the ceiling, it's like a dick with a circle, so it looks like the Batman single. And I'm playing Batman music. Oh, it's not over. And then when I'm done, we're both laughing and stuff, and then I hear another voice. It's not a student, not a staff person. It's my own fucking teacher from my classroom. Yeah, he's taking a piss in the dark.
Oh my god!
And he goes, like, I got like detention for it or something.
Oh, what would you get detention for that? I mean,
it was inappropriate. It was inappropriate.
But it's not like you were. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's like it's not like you were doing it to a teacher. It's not like you knew he was in there. It's not like you whipped out your nutsack in the middle of history.
Why the fuck would you even do that to begin with?
Did you just say someone whipped out their nutsack in the middle of history?
I said it's not like you whipped out your nutsack in the middle of history.
Yeah, but I still
what do you mean? That's funny.
Yeah. I only got detention. I didn't get suspended. But...
Taking a shadow of your wiener? That's funny.
Good fucking lord, dude.
That is a great idea. That's hilarious.
Well, I don't know. I have a creative mindset, you know?
Oh, for sure. It's all about creativity, man.
Yeah.
Creativity goes a long way.
So, I don't have any paranormal shit.
Okay.
I've never had anything paranormal to fill us out.
I know Molly and you do, but I don't know. I know that
Molly heard shit, but like, yeah.
Molly's probably seen shit too, but anyway. There's a whole segment on my podcast on Spotify about horror stories. Not necessarily me, but Nadia and James. If you want to go check that out.
Yeah.
What's you got any other topics for today?
God.
About this green M&M that's everybody's putting in the Discord.
Yeah, Bacon knows a whole lot about the green M&M.
I do know a lot about the green M&M.
Elaborate.
Bacon's the M&M mask.
We're all playing Jump Judge.
Is everybody doing something as they're fucking doing this?
Mr.
Yes.
All right. Elaborate, please, Bacon.
Tell us about it.
All right. So basically, I don't know how many people have heard, but the M&M's got a wardrobe change, and possibly a gender change or a sex change, if you will. And you know, some people don't care, and some people it has flipped their world upside down. But specifically of note, the green M&M, the one everyone knows, is no longer sexy, and it's been hard. It's been tough times lately.
It's been tough.
A lot of suffering, a lot of emotional trauma. Specifically, some of the people I know that are affected by this the most. Tucker Carlson. He nearly lost his mind one night during this segment. He could not fathom that the green M&M was no longer sexy, and he was emotionally distraught, and just he was a mess of a human being.
And he just splurged on the red one instead?
Yeah, he had to, you know.
It's like that one really, really hot girl in high school that everybody wanted to fuck goes and gets a sex change. It's like, why? Like, I don't care, but why? Like, you're ruining it. I don't
He
know.
had to settle for the red one.
I don't know,
Hashtag
man.
free
Well, yeah, now we gotta go for the fucking brown one, bro. Like, I gotta learn somebody. I gotta learn a whole different person now.
Let's get on this this chain real quick. Hashtag free the brown slut.
All he wanted was green MMO.
Oh my god. That fucking... I'm gonna pull the title up right now. What was it by the Rolling Stones?
Let the green M&M be a nasty little slut.
Yeah, man. Fucking... What was it? Green M&M.
What are you talking about?
I put a screenshot of it in memes, I think.
Yeah, there's the Rolling Stones put a fucking... An article out. Green M&M, the Rolling Stones. Yeah, here. The Rolling Stones put out an article at 6 days ago titled, "Let the green M&M be a nasty little slut."
No, I can't even fucking show that. Thanks, Bacon. I gotta edit that out. The fuck?
That's actually
just
fucked,
scroll
man.
down.
Scrolling through the memes, bro.
Don't scroll down. Just don't scroll down all the way. Remember what they took from us.
What the fuck?
Can you stop the wind from blowing? Can you prevent a dog from vomiting after too much cheese? Can you keep Twitter libs from being self-righteous about adhering to COVID products? No, you cannot. The green M&M has spent decades building her brand as a horny, sexy bitch, and for what? For her creators to give her Larry David footwear in the name of feminism, for Mars Wrigley to give themselves pats on the back and a big fat fucking raise at the next corporate retreat in whatever. Guess what? The green M&M is a feminist and she's a dirty slut. We are real and we exist and we refuse to tolerate this disgusting attempt at erasure. We are given so little and we have tolerated so much. Let the green M&M keep her go-go boots. Let her get blackout and suck dick in the bathroom at ACME on a Wednesday. This is what we want. This is what we deserve, and this is what she deserves.
God.
What the actual fuck, man?
Okay, so
Would
are
not
people
have said
actually
it
being
better
serious
myself.
about this?
You know what? I feel like this is riddled with a lot of like
Satire?
stupid satire. Yeah, because like no, I don't know, man. Like I'm gonna say it was. Yeah, like does it matter that much? Like
I mean, if you want to ruin the joke, of course, it's all just memes, of course.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's specific, yeah.
It's been a reoccurring joke in our Discord.
I'm just surprised that the Rolling Stones would allow one of their publishers to to put out an article with that fucking topic. Like, not with that topic.
It's literally
The person who
2022.
wrote that probably got a raise. I mean, it's obviously a satire article, but they probably
Yeah,
got
really.
so many-
I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
All I know is the green M&M is gone. All I know is I won't be eating the green M&M anymore.
My
That's
dreams
all I know.
are fucking ruined now.
Y'all gotta embrace the M&M.
Like, man, if you
Like,
go,
my biggest question is why do they have human arms and human legs? Shouldn't they have like chocolate arms and chocolate legs?
I really, you know what? I really don't know.
Well, they are
I'm not
chocolate.
too sure, man.
Yeah, they are chocolate. So
Yeah.
let's take it up with Rolling Stones real quick.
I don't know, bro.
All right, switching over. Did you guys do any topic research?
I'll be honest with you, I really didn't. I completely forgot that we even had to do this today.
I forgot to turn in my research assignment, Kim. I'm sorry, I'll have it next class.
Well, dude, next time I'm gonna have to spank you. No, like,
But if you want to bring up a topic, we can expand on it. I can for sure.
fuck, okay. Let me see what I got here in my retarded mind.
What we got?
You want to expand on Hereditary a little bit? Give a brief summary.
I've never seen it, so if you guys want to,
I want to talk about more cult stuff. Because I find that really intriguing. I don't know about you guys, but what do you think about cults? Because I just watched this Netflix series, and I talked about it in the podcast on Spotify, my previous one on Goosebumps, but it's called Archive 81.
Archive 81.
I don't know if you ever heard of it, but
I'm gonna look it up right now.
it's like a Netflix show, but it's pretty much says that it's not true, but it's, in my opinion, it's based on true events.
Oh no, I haven't seen this. I haven't even heard of it before.
It's so fucking good, and it's fucked up.
Reminds me of
It's
channel.
a bunch of podcasters recovering tapes from, I don't know if it's the 90s or the 80s. I think it's the 80s, but
Yeah.
they're recovering tapes from the 80s and basically solving this mystery of who's behind the disappearance of this woman.
Yeah.
And they get closer and closer, and it gets more fucked up, and a cult's behind it. It's a demonic cult. There's a lot of things in that show that aren't real, but the base premise of it, it's got to be inspired by true events and reality, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there was one thing. I'm trying to find it right now. It's about a specific channel. It's channel something. Fuck, I'm trying to think of the name
Is
of
it
it.
YouTube channel?
No, it's Local 58. Have you guys heard of that?
Local 58, no.
Is that another ARG?
I think so.
Yeah, it's another ARG. It's actually, yeah, sorry, it is a YouTube channel. It's
Theory about it.
fucking, it's, I haven't watched any of the new ones at all or anything, but it's like, it's about the sky. It's an actual channel, but like, it's based in some alternate world where like the sun or the moon is like a demon that kills people, and so like every midnight they put out this big awareness to like not go outside, do not look out, like don't go stargazing or whatever, and then like these beings try to control the news and everyone, and they're like, go look out at whatever time and like let's all kill ourselves. Like, all right, guys, it's time. Like something right fucked. Like we'll have to watch it sometime together, but it's pretty fucked, man. There's a few. Thankfully, it's not like Mandela Catalog where there's like 10-minute fucking videos. Each of these are like 3 to 4 minutes, so we can go through them at some point. But no, man, like there's a lot on the rise of different like ARGs and shit on YouTube, and it's so like I don't know. I just find it fascinating. I find it real interesting.
No, I find cults fascinating too. That sounds like a Mayan. That sounds like Mayans or some kind of like Mexican belief. You know?
Yeah. Mm.
What about you guys?
You know, there was a cult in
What's that, Molly?
There was a cult in Jamaica for the past couple months.
Was there?
They
What
like
kind of cult was it?
guys themselves as an actual church,
I'm gonna run to the washroom.
and how they get.
I'm gonna run to the
They basically-
washroom.
Kind of
Where the
breaking.
fuck you went?
You're kind of breaking up, Molly. But you said
I
that
think
they-
it's fine.
you said that the cult that was in Jamaica was dressing up as ministers from a church.
Yeah, exactly. So the cult leader, aka the pastor, he'd indoctrinate people to get them to invite people to the church, and I'm pretty sure that like majority of them that got invited, they got fucking sacrificed. Like the police showed up and there were like fucking dead bodies everywhere, bro. It was a whole scene, bro.
That's fucked. They did it in
Like
the
the
name of what? Do you know what they like worshipped? Like demons,
wasn't
Satan.
The pastor didn't reveal who he was worshiping, but it was under the disguise of, well, Jesus, I guess, to get church people. Like the funny thing about it, the
That
dude got
reminds me-
arrested.
That reminds me of that one movie where Tom Holland's in. What is it? The Devil? Not the Devil Made Me Do It. There's a movie with Tom Holland, and it's really fucked up. But it's basically like a big part of the story is about church, and this one minister, this preacher, was so into the Lord of Jesus that he decided that he had like the power of Christ inside of his veins, and he basically sacrificed his wife with a knife and tried to resurrect her. Yeah.
Man, fucked up cults like that give religion such a bad rap. It's actually crazy. Like, I've heard of so much fucked shit like that. Like, there's obviously that, what you were mentioning. I don't know a whole lot about it, but then there's, like, Jim Jones and, like, all that shit.
Jim Jones? Who's Jim Jones?
The buddy that, Bacon, do you know who Jim Jones is? Buddy that,
No.
got a bunch of people to drink the Kool-Aid with cyanide in it and said that, like, he brought it.
Oh,
So, yeah, so he was a minister at this one church, and he's wanted to build some type of fucking retreat somewhere as to where all the church people could go. But the thing is, they needed to put money towards it or something. So he raised like a few $100,000 and brought a couple thousand people there on this type of retreat or whatever. And he said that, like, he had these people brainwashed. He was like, all right, like, Jesus is coming tonight. Like, he's coming. Like, yo, you guys need to fucking, we got to get ready for the next coming of Christ or whatever. And so he got a bunch of fucking Kool-Aid and put cyanide in it. And he got, like, all the kids to drink it, got all the wives and husbands and stuff to drink it. And long story short, he left. He, like, as everybody was dying, I'm pretty sure he fled. He left. And fucking, yeah, it was right whack, yeah.
How many people died?
Let's look. How many people died in... There's Jonestown, that's what it's called.
There's
How many
just
people
so many
died?
things that are it's so wrong with people. Like
908, I'm pretty sure 907 died from ingesting poison. Nearly 300 children
907.
as well.
Wait, when did this happen?
1978.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, many were killed at Jones' aides who squirted cyanide down their throats. Of nearly 1,000 church members who began the day in Jonestown, a cult commune, only 33 survived to see the next day. Additionally, what happened to the bodies? Authorities said that 5, including cult leader Jim Jones, died of gunshot wounds. Most, however, died of cyanide poisoning. The U.S. tried to have the bodies interred on site. Offering to foot the bill. Oh, they weren't in the state. They weren't in America. They were in New Guinea or something like that. Some fucking out of the way place. As a point of fact regarding the phrase itself, it's not known with certainty which two grape powdered flavor mixes which Kool-Aid were used to mixed with the cyanide. The commune had both among their supplies. Most sources that I don't get what they're trying to say here, but
You must drink the blue Kool-Aid.
yeah, I don't really think it fucking matters what goddamn Kool-Aid they used to mix cyanide with.
I was gonna ask why they even pay attention to that.
Then there was another cult too. What was that one in LA where everybody thought that, like, aliens were coming or whatever, so they all got into their beds and then shot themselves?
Bro, I have no idea what you're talking about, but
What is that? Famous cults.
I got no clue about
Heaven's
that
Gate,
one.
that's what it is. Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate cult.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Isn't that crazy how people just believe whatever they see or whatever they hear. Like,
Well, I mean, cults isn't just like believing. It's like lots of like brainwashing and like freaking.
Oh, it's years of brainwashing.
It's not just like I read on Twitter that blah blah blah.
Yeah, really. Like
it is like actual like psychological, like manipulation.
Yeah, right. Fucked.
Religion.
I don't think it's a good idea to show any of the video or any photos or anything, but I'm going to give a rundown of it, pretty much what it was. Heaven's Gate was an American new religious movement, often described as a cult. It was founded in 1974 and led by whatever and this other guy, known within the movement as whatever their fucking nicknames were. They first met in 1972 and went on a journey of spiritual discovery, identifying themselves as two witnesses of revelation, attracting a following of several hundred people in the mid-1970s. In 1976, the group stopped recruiting and instituted a Mosaic lifestyle. Scholars have described the theology of Heaven's Gate as a mixture of Christianity, New Age, and ufology. I'm assuming ufology is, well, UFO is the investigation of like unidentified flying objects, so like fucking UFOs and shit like that. As such, it has been characterized as a UFO religion. The central belief of the group was that followers could transform themselves into immortal extraterrestrial beings by rejecting their human nature, and they would ascend to heaven, referring as the next level or the evolutionary level above human. The death of one of the leaders to cancer in 1985 challenged the group's views on ascension, where they originally believed they would ascend into heaven after while aborting a UFO. What in the fuck, man? So, on March 26, 1997, deputies of the San Diego County Sheriff's Department discovered the bodies of 39 active members of the group, including one of the leaders, in a house in San Diego. They had participated in a mass suicide, a coordinated series of ritual suicides, coinciding with the closest approach of Comet Hale-Bopp. What is that? Is a comet that was most widely observed by the 20th century and one of the bright. Oh, okay, so just a comet. Just before the mass suicide, the group's website was updated with the message, Hale-Bopp, closure to Heaven's Gate, brings closure to Heaven's Gate. Our 22 years of classroom here on planet Earth is finally coming to conclusion. Graduation from the human evolutionary level. We are happily prepared to leave this world and go to the next. Whoa. So I'm assuming they all just fucking killed themselves and hope that they'd go to the next level. That's so fucked. Like, could you imagine trying to like convince people of all of this stuff and then having them convinced to the point where they're like ready to kill themselves because of it?
You gotta have like speech 100 to do that shit.
Well, that's what I mean, bro. Like,
100.
I'm not gonna talk shit about the people that were like brainwashed by them, but like me personally, man, I'm I don't fall for shit like that. So it's like, I'm sorry, man, but there's not going to be a goddamn UFO that like, just stop. You're just trying to get me to kill myself. Like, no. The Heaven's Gate cult mass suicide was not done all at one time. 15 members committed suicide on the 24th, 15 on March 25th, and 9 on the 26th. In total, 21 women and 18 men died. The method used was taking crushed sleeping pills mixed with applesauce or pudding and washing it down with vodka. What the fuck?
You're washing it down with vodka.
Man, you must have to take a lot of fucking sleeping pills to die. Was it like? I'm just thinking, man, like melatonin or something. Like, but I obviously have no idea. But
no, I think sleeping pills are like a way different thing. I know it's way stronger.
Yeah, they say it was just poisoned applesauce, but I'm assuming that the sleeping pills had to be some pretty dangerous shit.
I don't know. I'm laughing like a psychopath here. Like, I've been laughing at like the most psychotic shit. Oh my god, dude. I think I have the humor of Tom Segura.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, bro. I don't know, man. There's a lot of fuck shit. Like, I don't know, man.
People,
Cults
bro.
are weird.
You shouldn't be scared of fucking goblins and ghouls and fucking ghosts and such shit. You should be scared of people.
Yeah, bro. People are
People are
fucking
the scariest.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea. Like, if you could be in the same grocery store shopping with someone that has the capability of fucking killing someone. You know?
Yeah.
Like me, I could never kill someone because I have a weak stomach when it comes to blood and shit.
I just wouldn't kill somebody. I'm against shit like that. So.
I'm actually anti-murder myself.
Yeah, I'm actually a big advocate of anti-murder.
Don't murder. Murder is bad.
Yeah, really.
We here at the Lost and Found podcast are strictly anti-murder.
Yeah.
Hey, don't do murder!
Fucking.
Damn, I gotta change my Saturday plans.
Why's that?
Yeah, we don't like murder. Not good.
I went right over my head.
We don't like it.
Anyways, anything else? Anything else you want to talk about?
Nothing for me, man. We've talked a fair amount about shit. Bacon, do you have anything? Oh, Bacon's muted. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Bacon.
What?
Bacon, do you have
Anything
it?
to talk about, or you just?
Yeah, bro.
You're just on the ride with us.
I mean, I'm just kind of chilling. I didn't prepare any topics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all on me. I prepared like 4 or 5 topics to talk about. But...
To be fair though, we did go into fucking detail about a fair amount of stuff, and we did bring up we brought up a couple other things too, like other than just the topics that we had.
All right, you want to call it then?
I'm good to do whatever, man.
All right, well then just give us a shout, and then we'll be done.
Moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Okay, I'll do it. Here we go.
This is like the 6th
Yeah,
time we made do it.
No, I mean like the moment, like the show.
Oh, you want to do a moment of truth?
I said we could do moment of truth.
All right, man.
If you don't want to call it.
No, let's call it. Let's call it. I want to do the yell.
Go for it.
Thanks for watching the Lost and Found podcast, everybody. This has been XC TV, and I love